We'll continue after these messages.
The Disney Sunday Movie, brought to you by new Ritz Bits crackers, the delicious golden buttery taste of Ritz you can eat by the handful. Ritz Bits, they're every bit as good as a Ritz.
There, da-da-da! Ritz Bits crackers.
Mini Ritzes, unbelievable.
Delicious. 3 sizes.
Why are there 3 sizes?
They did it for fun.
Small.
Smaller?
Very, very tiny.
I need bigger hands.
Buttery.
Totally portable.
New Ritz Bits. Every bit as good as a Ritz.
Who's responsible for this, huh? Oh.
Holiday pictures and the Kodak Color Watch system.
So you used that terrific Kodak film. You got everybody to smile except Uncle Scrunchkey, who always goes... Now, don't forget great developing. You should look for the Kodak Color Watch seal. Color Watch means great developing. Now, this seal says every picture is printed on Kodak paper. So, for photos that will make everyone smile except you know who, Kodak Color Watch for great developing. You're going to thank me for it.
Certs knows everybody has a style of their own. So the next time you're out to say something about yourself, remember this. And so does the great taste of Certs with Retsin.
We now return to the Disney Sunday Movie. We'll come back after these messages.
The night before Christmas, an Oreo cookie's waiting for a special guest.
I'll just take a little rest.
Ho, 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 who's that kid with the Oreo cookies? Eating all the luscious chocolate, licking all the creamy middles, dunking all the crunchy cookies like he did when he was little. It's so hard to hide the kid inside with Christmas and O-R-E-O.
Ooh, my skin is dry.
Itchy. Sensitive.
Help!
Try new Vaseline Intensive Care Formula for sensitive skin. It relieves the itch, soothes the sensitivity.
A waxy stick for chapped lips, waxers for candles, Vaseline lip therapy used for lips.
It's better because it covers more completely. It not only heals, it helps prevent chapping. Vaseline Lip Therapy for healing and soothing relief.
Wednesday, there's no news like good news.
Get it? Got it. Good.
Perfect strangers.
You're absolutely right.
Then who needs questions?
Yes?
Marshall Tito.
Why don't you just write down the answers for the whole year and go home?
Head of the class. Wednesday.
Two things happen this time of year, every year. Kids return home from wherever they are, and moms prepare their favorite dishes and homemade desserts. Well, maybe there's some connection. Baking with C&H sugar.
Hey, Mom, you got anything to eat? Oh, boy, there should be some wildlife around here.
Surprise!
The McDonald's Happy Meal guys.
Yep, a sticker McNugget.
Regular soft drink.
And regular fries.
And they aren't lying.
They're movable and twistable, completely unpredictable. McDonald's changeable.
They look like McDonald's food favorites, but discover the secret way to open each one, and hidden inside is a changeable robot. There's one in every McDonald's Happy Meal.
Wichita's homeless flock to local shelters. Details at 10.
We now continue with the Disney Sunday Movie. We'll return after these messages.
No invitations, Mom. No party, no sex party mix. Let's make our own.
We'll wait for an invitation.
Now, Mom.
We'll wait for an invitation.
When you crave Chex Party Mix, make it yourself with Chex brand cereals. And don't wait for an invitation.
In one of these, and in one of these. One of these lasts longer than all the rest.
Laboratory tests prove in most devices, Energizer lasts longer than any other battery.
New Energizer.
It's Florida quality orange juice. And it refreshes. It's raw nutrition and tasteful. It's after work and after play. It starts the day and spills over into the night.
Orange juice, there's nothing like it in the world.
100% pure Florida quality.
You'll love the first bite, outrageously right. Kudos granola snacks. Pleases, teases, kudos, I'm yours. I'm yours. Nutty fudge, chocolate chip or peanut butter. Kudos, you won me over any other. Electrifying, granola fire. Simply nutritious, outrageously delicious. Kudos, I'm yours. I'm yours.
From Walt Disney Pictures, it's time for magic.
Look at what you did.
It's time for excitement.
Please wait.
It's time for Cinderella. Walt Disney's animated spectacular is back for the holiday.
What could be more than that?
And now is the time to see it.
We haven't a moment to lose.
Only at a theater near you.
That means I can go too.
Walt Disney's classic, Cinderella. Rated G. Now playing at a theater near you. Check newspapers for showtimes.
Now, back to our story. We'll continue after these messages.
Around here, life hasn't changed much. Pure, fresh, uncomplicated. Fresh-picked fruit is a favorite. So is Smucker's Simply Fruit. Introducing a new fruit spread that's simply fruit. Purity you can taste. No sugar added. Around here, we like things simple. Smucker's Simply Fruit.
Grandpa Redenbacher, I've got it.
Got what, Gary?
A snack idea of the century. Take America's favorite microwave popcorn, yours, and add the flavor of cheddar cheese or sour cream and onion.
Like this?
Orville Redenbacher's new cheddar cheese microwave popcorn.
Or sour cream and onion popcorn.
Fresh, hot, and the snack idea of the century. And it's his.
Who else?
2 hot new microwave snacks from Orville Redenbacher.
This is drugs. This is your brain on drugs. Any questions?
We now return to the Disney Sunday movie. We'll come back after these messages.
All sugar-free gums help you fight cavities. But Extra is the only leading sugar-free gum with NutraSweet that helps fight cavities and gives you extra long-lasting flavor. The only one. Extra sugar-free gum. Among sugar-free gums, Extra is unsurpassed in fighting cavities. And Extra is the only leading sugar-free gum with NutraSweet. And the only one with refreshing flavor that lasts extra long. Extra sugar-free gum with NutraSweet. The only leading sugar-free gum that fights cavities and lasts extra long.
Wheat thins, something like a crackle, but more like a snack. Oh, there, thin and square in there, light as air in there, honest as goodness of snackers. Just for you snackers, something like a crackle, but more like a snack.
Milk-Bone dog biscuits, dog treats and flavor snacks. Merry Christmas, pal.
On the next Disney Sunday movie,
Any signs of life? Not outside, but we haven't been able to determine what's inside.
a young boy has a mysterious encounter with a UFO,
He's hurt. He's calling me.
and the authorities can't explain it.
You've never seen a music video before? Been gone for 8 years.
Or has he? But the adventure has just begun. You are the
The Navigator.
Flight of the Navigator. The Disney Sunday movie.
Time to ring out the old and ring in the new. From all of us to all of you, Happy New Year from the Disney Sunday movie. Wave, guys.
I'm meteorologist Jay Prater here. We just got a brand new tornado warning that has been issued, and it does include Sedgwick County. So a tornado warning is in the process. There it is, just showed up in red. Weather radios are starting to tone. So let's go to our live stream at KAKE.com/weather/track live. Yeah. And as we continue to look at live J.D. Stewart stream here, now they've issued a tornado warning, but we want to repeat it this time.
No confirmed tornado as of now.
No confirmed tornado, and we're looking live because of the ragged lowering here. And the radar producer has gone ahead and issued a tornado warning for Sedgwick County. And that tornado warning continues in effect until 3:30 for Kingman, Sedgwick, and Sumner County. Let's go over to KAKE's Viper HD, and we'll circle the part of the thunderstorm that they are concerned about. Let me highlight it for you right in here. And the way they drew this polygon is it does clip through the city of Wichita. So the city of Wichita, sirens are going off across some parts of town. I'm sure they got the new sirens where they're only going off on some parts of town, not the other. Right?
Yep.
Okay.
And the city of Wichita is included in this warning.
Yeah, it is. So, but the sirens are only going off in parts of town.
Right.
So if you live in the city of Wichita and the sirens aren't going off in your part of town, it's because they can now slice it up. Now we're looking at velocity data and really don't see anything of super significance yet, but because of that nice little structure and this lowered cloud base, you're looking live at J.D. Stewart. They're concerned enough about a tornado dropping at any time. That's why they went ahead and issued the warning. But I got to stress enough, there is no tornado currently. We're just got the potential for a tornado right around between Norwich and Suppisville. That is the area of concern. Let me go back over here and highlighted it for you. Let me zoom in real tight. Get JD to verify his position for us. But there's Norwich, there's Suppisville's right in between the two. Now, we have seen this notch or this hook for quite a while, and it has yet to produce a tornado. And we're still not seeing anything in the velocity fields that's causing us to be scared at this point. It's all been based on this reflectivity presentation and basically the way we've had that lowered cloud base. Now, north of that, this is going to be the hail core around Suppisville to Cheney, moving towards Goddard. And we have had reports of hail.
We've had $half sized hail be reported, and that was coming in and around the Norwich area. So that was just a little while ago. So that's the report we have so far, but it just shows you the power of the storm as it continues to work its way off to the northeast about 35 miles per hour.
So we're back now live to JD Stream, who is live at the area of concern. So again, this is right now, well, we just got the latest sweep of the radar in. So this is entering extreme southwest Sedgwick County, right around Suppisville. It's already starting to move away from Norwich, and quite frankly, the even potential area for the tornado right now. If you want to go into that and swing it around, sounds good, Blake.
The update on his stream.
All right.
That's all I got.
All right, so there you go.
So as of now, no confirmed tornado on the ground. Wichita is included in this warning, but again, we need to stress this is radar indicated. We have numerous eyes on the storm, but nobody has seen an actual tornado hit the ground.
Yeah, it looks like JD's starting to get some rain at his location now. It's kind of ramping up a little bit. And got the wipers going. So let me go back over to the radar for just a sec and give you an update with the position. Let me look at the velocity data. And again, the good news is here, we're not seeing anything. I'm even going to start tilting up through the storm. Not seeing anything immediately. It looks like it's going to get down to the ground at this point. So we're just going to kind of continue to play watch. And there are several chasers on this particular thunderstorm. Again, the hail is real. There is hail with, and that hail through. It's going to be from Suppisville, Cheney, moving toward and event, Mays, and Andy. It's going to get to the west and north of town. No guarantee that it's actually going to hit those locations. But we continue to look at the velocity data.
In North see the rain, hail full with tornado potential. So it might be rain wrapped, in fact, with the storm using
track live back up over there. We can take a little advantage here. JD Stewart again in the area where
numerous reports for 5 different storm chasers.
Now, Mike, did JD or anybody on the report those real brief funnels?
JD.
You report brief funnels? Yeah. Okay, but they're no longer on the ground, correct?
But obviously, what you're looking at right now on your screen, that is the storm right there. So we can see it live, whether it's actually touching that or not.
And so I wanted to just say there's absolutely nothing that's caused any kind of damage at this point in time.
But if you are in Viola, the place, it can take the tornado because that's the portion of the storm that we're most concerned for the tornado potential. If you're by Goddard, if you're by Cheney, we'll keep an eye on it for you, but it looks like the tornado potential is going to slide just to your east.
Let's back over to Kake's water. The inflow signature that we have. And where JD is, we're not anything about Like last time you talked with JD, he's got nothing going on in his location except lower cloud, right?
That's correct.
That continues to drive here because we're kind of basically interrogating the storm, seeing anything else. I'll tell you what, watch warn map, and let's go ahead and give a rundown of all the other warnings in progress while we're here.
Okay, we do have a tornado watch remains in effect until 10 o'clock tonight for all the areas in green. That does include the city of Wichita, extending over toward Hutch, as well as for Salina watch area. We do have a couple of warnings, in fact, so obviously the one that we're concentrating on is that tornado warning for Kingman, Sedgwick, and Sumner County. That goes until at least 3:30, so for at least the next 15 minutes. And also a severe thunderstorm warning remains in effect for McPherson and Rice counties. That goes until 3:45. So we're watching a couple of different storms, but obviously the storm of concern right now is the one impacting Sedgwick County. Also severe thunderstorm warning up towards Ottawa County. That goes until 3:30 as well. So we have numerous storms developing along the dry line, very similar to what we saw yesterday, Jay.
And here we are in Ottawa County now, and you can see north of Shipton from Bennington and around Lindsay and Wells. The primary threat from this storm at this point is some hail larger than quarter size. Don't see any indications of circulation at the current time, but obviously as these thunderstorms evolve, we'll watch that. Now let's back out the view and take you into Rice County. This is the Rice County McPherson storm. These storms are moving fast enough, they're kind of getting ahead of them. The storm currently not in McPherson County, but around Saxman, between Saxman and Little River. Could see some quarter size or larger than quarter size hail around Saxman to the north, and that is going to cross over toward Little River shortly. Let's get you back down into Sedgwick County now. I'll tell you, before I do that, the thunderstorm crossing out of Oklahoma around Doster and south of Bluff City, and we'll continue to watch that thunderstorm. Currently looks like a hail threat. If that intensifies, severe thunderstorm warning will be coming. So both the severe thunderstorm warning and a tornado warning at the same time. The tornado warning is the blinking area in red and includes basically half of the city of Wichita. Take downtown. Northwest of that is under the southwest side of town. Southeast side of town is not under a tornado warning, so they kind of split it here. And you see the latest sweep of the radar data coming in. And the threat for the hail is now from Dupersville to Viola, moving into Goddard, around Cheney, and also the Lake Afton Observatory. If there's going to be any kind of circulation, it's going to be in this sweet spot right in here. So let's go over and query the velocity data. And as we do, we see no organized rotation in the thunderstorm.
Right, and let's go ahead and put a track on this, Jay, while we have just a second. We're waiting for new data to come on through, but it should be into the Schulte area, according to this track, in about 24 minutes. As far as the city of Wichita, it looks like it's going to be beyond about 340, 345, that if it stays on its current track, then we could be impacted here in Wichita by that storm. But again, we need to stress, nothing confirmed on the ground right now. We have had a brief tornado touchdown over by Viola, and that was coming from numerous storm spotters. But obviously over by Cheney, over by Garden Plain, the biggest threat for you folks, and even Goddard, is going to be for the potential for the large hail. This one does have a history of producing some $half-dollar sized hail, so that's pretty significant hail.
Yeah, absolutely it is. And I got to admit, that circulation, is kind of, dissipating in some spots. So let's also take it from this location here. What's the speed of the storm?
35 miles
at 35.
Yep.
So even
we just got a report of a wall cloud 4 miles southwest of 31st Street South and 167th Street West.
All right, okay.
That was about 2 minutes ago.
About 2 minutes ago. All right, Mike, just
We have a brand new thunderstorm warning just issued for Harper and for Sumner counties, and that goes until 4 o'clock. So we're watching more and more storms develop. Brand new severe thunderstorm warning, Sumner and Harper until 4 o'clock.
All right, looking live at KAKE's Viper HD. Again, we're under the tornado warning for Sedgwick County. I know it's probably still officially in effect for parts of Kingman and also for Sumner, but the threat area has moved out of those counties. The only potential area continues to be in Sedgwick County at the current time.
Right.
Let's get it over and let's look live at JD Stewart's now. Any other update from JD on his position, Mike?
Yeah, give me a second.
Okay. We're looking live at his stream, and we continue to see kind of ragged lowered cloud base from his location. And maybe you could potentially, you kind of see the lowered ragged cloud base. You get over some of the rain shaft over here. But he's the one that reported some weak brief funnels a little earlier. So obviously we're continuing to watch his stream.
On JD's stream, that's looking east-northeast of his position. I'm trying to get that position right now.
All right. I'm meteorologist Jay Brader, Lake Smith. We're here and keeping an eye on the weather. We're on the rest of the KAKELand television network now. We got a tornado warning for the city of Wichita, so you can join us for the coverage while we're looking at this storm. Tornado warning in effect, but only a weak brief tornado has touched down. The tornado potential is now southwest of the city of Wichita, just north of Stepsville, and will continue to move in the general direction of Goddard. This should stay just to the east of Cheney and kind of move over towards Lake Afton and Goddard. So if you're in those areas, that's the part of the thunderstorm that has the potential to make a tornado.
We need to emphasize potential, because right now we don't have any tornado confirmation, nothing confirmed on the ground right now, but obviously we're going to continue to watch this because this does have a history of producing a brief, weak tornado touchdown in and around the Viola area.
Yeah, and the key word is weak and brief. This whole time there has been nothing on radar as far as circulation goes, and when that happens, these are the very weak, very brief, small tornadoes. We got to see some kind of, this is the velocity of the radar, and there's absolutely nothing in here of concern at the current time. So the tornado warnings so far have all been just because of the report of the weak, brief tornado. And if something's going to develop, here's the little notch area. Let me zoom in a little closer for you. The area with the concern for the tornado, if it develops again, if one develop again, is going to stay out of the city limits proper of Wichita. So we're not very concerned about that. But just to kind of give you some ideas of where we are, here's 263rd Street West. And obviously that's the county line right there, so that's 401 Street. And this is south of Garden Plain, and it'll be moving fairly close to Garden Plain. Again, this is there is no tight area circulation, so it's not like I can, take it down to 1 square mile and give it to you, kind of give you a broad range here, because quite frankly, that's what it's going to require. Just to give you some other landmarks, there's West 39th Street South.
And we just got a new funnel report coming in from a train spotter just south of MacArthur Road and 167th Street South.
All right, so on the periphery and on the edge of some of these thunderstorms, you might see some funnels or some eddy, going around like that. So we'll continue to see.
That correlates with the previous report we just got.
Okay. All right. So yeah. So don't be surprised if there's some weak funnels and everything on the edge of the system. And as the storm evolves, we're going to keep an eye here, like you said, around MacArthur, around Clonmel, and all that, to see if that actually develops into something.
Right. And we're watching that storm, Jay. We're also watching another severe thunderstorm warning, just real quick. That's for portions of Sumner County, extending over toward Harper County. That goes until 4 o'clock. So that's that area that you see on your screen down by Wellington, Caldwell. Possibility of some $half-sized hail. We're going to keep our eye on this because we're obviously in a ripe environment where we could get some large hail and possibly a few isolated tornadoes. And even down into Oklahoma, there are more and more storms developing right now that could continue to pose a threat. So all
right, Mike, I know we got JD in the great position we do.
We do.
From
He is at
but my question is, do we have somebody over towards Clonmel and Schulte that can look at the current eastern flank of the storm in case a new circulation develops there?
Well, he's at K42 and County Road 597. That's North Argonia Road. So I'm going to be looking to the north and east of there to see if I can find someone for you.
Okay, sounds good. We're starting to hear the crackle of thunder here at the KAKE studios at West and 13th as the storm approaches Metro Wichita. Again, the initial area that produced the little weak brief tornado is going to stay out of the city, but what we're going to watch is this area around Clonmel to see if that potentially wraps up and becomes something of note. Let's go over and look at some of the velocity data. At this point in time, that would suggest no. Go over and take Stream Live again. We'll get you back over to JD, who's... All right, so we're still looking at still the position. Got the ragged cloud base here, but obviously no tornado at the current time. I'm meteorologist Jay Prater, along with Blake Smith, and also Mike Mathiam. KAKE First Alert, keep an eye on the tornado warning in effect for Sedgwick County and severe thunderstorm warnings in and around. The tornado threat
and Jay,
is out of Moon County and out of Sumner County. It's confined to southwest Sedgwick at this time.
Right, and Jay, we do continue to watch this tornado warning, and you know what? The city of Wichita is officially under the tornado warning as well. You probably heard the sirens, and here's a live look with our KAKE cam, our Sandridge KAKE cam, in downtown Wichita, looking back off to the southwest. If this continues to work its way a little bit farther to the northeast, if it does, this might actually clip the southwestern portion of Wichita. So we'll have to keep our eye on that. But again, okay, we just got a brand new report coming in from emergency management. Law enforcement is at K42 and 79th Street South. Funnel cloud being reported about 1.5 miles southwest of that area.
All right, and that's where, and this is where, do we have any chasers in this area over here?
Yes.
Okay, we just got reported a rope tornado just to the northwest of Clearwater. That's being reported by a National Weather Service meteorologist.
All right, and this is where we're concerned about this area right in here, that this was where the initial tornadoes are coming from, and we were talking about it's what's going on around here with K42 as this moves over, and this has the potential to get into the band itself. So we'll continue to watch that.
And there you go. You can see it live on KAKE's Viper HD.
All right. So, Mike, do we have anybody around Clonmel?
Mike Phelps,
is Phelps the only one down there?
Okay. So if you are in Clonmel, go ahead and take those tornado precautions, lowest level of the home and the most interior room. If you're in Schulte as well, go ahead and do that. And you're looking at the storm live right now on KAKE.
Yeah, Mike Phelps, who's a chaser and also a former KAKE employee, used to be a meteorologist here at KAKE TV, is in town from chasing. And he is positioned. Is he along? You tell me where he is on the map. Is he on K42?
Yeah, he's on K42. Also, I have Bryce. He is stationary looking at the same storm. He is just southwest of where Mike's position is.
And emergency management is now...
So is he on K42 also?
I believe so.
Okay.
Emergency management is now reporting Clearwater Fire Department is saying that the rope tornado has lifted.
All right, so and this was just to kind of give you the rundown again. Let me go back over to the radar. The initial weak brief tornadoes that did more damage were around Norwich and is this part of the thunderstorm here. And the new reports we're getting is with the new inflow area developing here around Clonmel.
Right.
So we got area 1, area 2, and this is the secondary area where stuff is starting to develop now. And we'll now take you there live with Bryce Kintai. He got to get it out of there. Okay, there we go.
And we're starting to get the rainfall here in Wichita now. We need to emphasize that the best tornado potential at this time is down in and around Clonmel. And again, nothing confirmed on the ground as we speak, but we did get a brief rope tornado touchdown.
Mike, you think we can get Bryce on the telos? Yeah, I'll get him. All right. Yeah, let's talk to Bryce since he's on that part of the thunderstorm down there. It's coming into Metro Wichita. Let's chat with him, get his current position, and see where he is. So get him into the tele. Put him on there immediately.
And law enforcement is reporting that this is lifted, but they're also saying that it's rain wrapped, so that's going to be a big concern as well.
Yeah, absolutely. I see Bryce is pointing the camera around, trying to get repositioned again. Don't see anything imminent threat there, so we get back and kind of do a bit of a radar update, look at some of the velocity data, and zoom into kind of the secondary area that around Clonmel, K42.
Okay, for those of you up toward McPherson and Rice counties, the severe thunderstorm warning for you folks has been canceled.
All right, while we're working on getting Bryce, let me give you the big picture so we can take a look at all these thunderstorms. So if your thunderstorm warning continuing for Ottawa County, you want to run down these and I'll just zoom into them for you?
Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. So we got Ottawa County going until 3:30. We'll have to see if that gets extended or not. Also, we've got Harper and Sumner counties until 4 o'clock. And Jay, this is going to be one of the things we have to watch out for. These individualized storms rolling out of Oklahoma up toward the Wichita metro area and points off to the south and the east. Also, Harper Kingman. The warning that was in effect for you folks has been allowed to expire. Let's see, what else do we have? Harper and Sumner, that basically replaced it until 4 o'clock. So we're just watching those.
And the warning was allowed to expire for Rice and McPherson, which around Little River, but just to the east of Great Bend and Barton County, it looks like there could be some hail developing around as we get north and east of town. So we'll continue to watch that. I don't think that's going to get over Corvera, but we'll keep an eye on that one.
But obviously, individualized storms, those are going to be the biggest concerns for today. The atmosphere is primed for some large hail and definitely the potential for some isolated tornadoes, and we'll continue to see that.
All right, Bryce, okay.
Hey, Jay, this is Bryce. I'm 2 miles due north of Clearwater. I'm actually heading east on 79th Street south at the moment. Right behind me is where the
Go ahead, Bryce.
Due south of me, or due west of me is where that rotation is at the moment. We're going to be sitting here at 79th Street south and 135th Street west. We'll just kind of continue watching as circulation kind of moves off to the north-northeast here, Jay.
Okay, so, I mean, have you, from your vantage point, we've been following your stream. Have you really seen anything lately?
Repeat that for me, Jay.
Bryce, what have you seen up until this point?
There was a white brief cone funnel tornado off to our south. Off to our west right now, you can actually see the hail wrapping around the mesocyclone. We are on 135th Street west now, right there, 79th Street south. This is going to become a serious situation, Jay, as it moves into Wichita shortly.
All right, keep an eye on it. What, Mike, have you got a better vantage point? Okay, let me get up
Not
for
at
you.
the moment. I don't really see anything imminently dangerous at the moment, Jay.
All right, now give us your position again.
We're at 79th Street south and on 135th Street west, due north of Clearwater at the moment. We just got in a better position, so you'll be seeing this on my live stream, just how nasty the storm really looks. I mean, and of course, like normal in this area, when there's a tornado warning, people are out taking pictures of it on their porches right now. So, people, this is a serious situation. You really do need to take this seriously.
All right, okay. Thanks. Let's get your live stream back up again. Right, we've got the very darkened base.
Okay, we just got a new report of a rotating wall cloud 5 miles north of Clearwater. It's rain wrapped, and that would put in and around near Clonmel. So if you're in Clonmel, take those tornado precautions. We now have 2 tornado warnings in effect for Sedgwick County. The new one just coming out until 4:15 for that potential tornado in and around Clearwater and to the northwest of there.
So, Bryce, you're north of Clearwater. How many miles now?
I'm 3 miles due north of Clearwater, which would put me about 3 miles southeast of Clonmel. And I absolutely agree with Blake there, Jay. If it is, right now, if there is something there, it probably is rain wrap.
Okay,
so,
and that's just it. Can you get north? Can you get north from?
Trying to redevelop on the backside just due north of me, northwest of me here.
I'm about to say, are you able to get?
Can't confirm anything on the ground, though, Jay.
Are you able to get due north, or else you're going to get blocked by the rain curtain and not be able to see the bear cage there? You're going to be able to get north?
Yes, we're going to scream north and northeast here.
Okay, all right, yeah, boogie, boogie, boogie. You're about to get cut off because right around Clonmel, that's going to be the threat area, and I don't know if you got good visibility into that.
Okay, just real quick, we want to put a track on the storm for you guys at home. So this should be into Schulte here in the next few minutes. If you have not taken those tornado precautions, do it right now. Now, we have adjusted the track a little bit to bring it closer to the city of Wichita. If it does so, it will be here in about 20 minutes. Go ahead, take those tornado precautions, especially if you live on the southwest side of Wichita. We will keep an eye on it, and then if it holds on its track, it will be into the city of Wichita proper in 22 minutes. This is obviously just an estimate, and we'll keep our eye on it, but you are in the path if you're in Schulte, if you're in Clonmel, if you're on the southwest side of Wichita, Jay.
Exactly, yeah. This is going to impact southwest Wichita, and the tornado warning will continue. Bryce has got to reposition to get into a better spot, but right around Clonmel, that's starting to hook once again there. Let me go over, and now we're actually getting some velocity returns. Okay, all right. If we don't have a tornado on the ground, we probably have one developing right along K42 near Clonmel, about 1 mile southeast of that location.
And law enforcement is now reporting from Clonmel and K42, tight rotation just to the east of Clonmel. No funnel being reported at this time.
But this is the suspect area, folks, and Blake already showed you that track. And if we extrapolate this forward here, it's going to continue moving in this direction. So anywhere around Schulte, the airport, southwest Wichita to downtown Wichita, this is the third storm with a potential for a tornado that is going to be moving right over the top of us here. So get ready to hunker down, folks, and get into your shelters as this part storm comes towards us. Bryce, how you doing on getting repositioned, buddy?
We're just about to turn east on 71st Street south up here, so we're basically at the intersection of 135th West and 71st Street South. We're going to have to get east on 71st Street South here pretty quick. The rain curtains are actually wrapping around us right now, so we're going to have to get out of here pretty quickly.
Okay, just to give you guys an update, Mays High was supposed to have their graduation today. That has been canceled because of the tornado threat. So obviously this is a serious situation. We continue to watch it. South side of Wichita, Schulte, take those tornado precautions right now. Turn up your TV as loud as you can. Go down to the basement so you can continue to hear our voices. And Jay has a pretty good track on that with the arrow pointing off to the northeast. Jay?
All right, let's go back over. Where's Stuart headed right now? What are we looking at?
He is right here on the storm. It's going to be.
All right, yeah, so we'll continue. We're going to Stuart in.
He's
on
coming up.
K42.
Yeah, he is on the north, just directly east of the outflow boundary right there.
Okay, I mean, but like, where's he around Schulte, or how far down is he? Do you know?
Let me get in there. Hang on just a second. He is due directly north of Clearwater at 55th Street South and 135th Street West.
How close is he to K42?
Just east of it.
Law enforcement now reporting a possible funnel just to the east of Clonmel. Also getting reports of golf ball-sized hail 4 miles to the north of Clearwater.
Yeah, the hail threat is going to be out there, but quite frankly, we're going to kind of ignore the hail threat while we got this tornado threat going on. But there you see, as we look at K42, right near. Okay, just got the latest sweep of the radar in, so let's wipe everything off and start from scratch. And Bryce, you're hot on KAKE, so anytime you got something new, you chime in.
Okay, absolutely. I can tell you what we're doing now, Jay. We're at 119th Street and 71st Street South, and we're just as you see on the radar sweep. If you circle me where I'm at, we are on the very eastern edge of this rain curtain, so we still can't see anything. But I mean, I think any circulation would be just off to my northwest at this point, pretty closely here, about 2 miles off to my northwest.
Yeah, I'm concerned that, I mean, are you still got visibility in there? Is it too rain wrapped for you?
You know, right now we're looking right into all the rain. So, of course, as normal, there's massive chaser convergence. So we're sitting in a traffic jam out here on 71st Street, basically.
Yeah, I'd be very concerned around south, 151st West, 63rd Street South. It's near, give or take a mile radius. It's in that area where something's going to, if it's not on the ground, where something has the potential to develop, is right in that area. And Blake, you got the downtown camera. Let's take that vantage point.
We do, and yeah, law enforcement now reporting a funnel, a rain-wrapped funnel at K42 and 55th South.
K42 and 55th. Okay, that's
55th South,
okay,
yeah. And also, we're over at the airport. The official reporting station is reporting. Right now, the official reporting Weather Service. Also, just southwest of town, in and around Schulte, we do have the potential for a tornado. This is radar indicated, nothing on the ground right now, but we did get reports of a funnel cloud just a few moments ago. Jay?
All right, and where's Stewart, you know?
He is at...
It looks like he's on K42.
K42 and 135th Street.
All right, give me a track live window. What have you got, Blake?
Well, it's unconfirmed. We don't want to
okay, all right. What have you got? Track live window. Okay, let's get you back over. Stewart had it, who's at K42 and just north of West 56th Street, right on the edge of the storm. And, he's driving away from it at that point, but he's near the area where if there's going to be a tornado in the storm, he is right on top of it. And very close to him at this point. Bryce, you still with us?
I'm still here, Jay.
Okay, you got a position update for me?
We are at, let me look here. We're at Ridge Road, and we're right here at the big plant at 61st Street South and Ridge Road. And, we can see this thing spinning. I can't see anything on the ground. We're not too far away from the rain again. We've got a Doppler on wheels right here next to us as well. So we're going to kind of keep going north and then back to east so we can...
All right, okay, you break it up a little bit. I got a fresh sweep of the radar data coming around, so as soon as we get that, we'll get a position update of the current area circulation as it continues to move.
Okay, if you're near the airport, take tornado precautions right now. We do have the potential for a tornado on the ground right now, also near Schulte.
All right, yep, it's right, there we go. Yeah, this thing is moving right on top of Schulte now.
Yeah, there is a risk.
Yeah, let me zoom in. Yeah, this is the Weather Service planning to evacuate, or are they going to go downstairs?
Sure
yet. Yep, there's the signature right there. This is right close to Schulte and is heading right towards the airport.
Okay, the Weather Service is now reporting at 3:36, so 2 minutes ago, a large and extremely dangerous tornado located near Wichita Mid-Continent Airport, moving northwest at 30 miles per hour.